What's good? What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? I'm gonna wait for some people to get in here, man. Come on, man. What's good? What's good? I'm gonna wait because we got a full show tonight. We got a full show tonight. I'm very excited for this show. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, okay? You in the loony bin. Let's go. Have a seat, have a seat. Welcome to the Looney Bin. Have a seat, have a seat. We here to get into some things, some tea. Might mess around and eat, cook together, get it together. What's tea? Dirty Harry segment, mental health series. A word from Jenny Allure. Word. Like, share, and subscribe. All right, y'all. I done dropped my vape. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. I'm going to wait until I get a couple more viewers in here so we can get into the show because the show is definitely going down tonight. If you can hear me, please put a thumbs up in the chat, please. I need to know that you can hear me. Thank you. We rocking tonight. There's too much shit going on. What's up? Yours truly, aka my Beeb. Yeah. Thank you. Well, first, I do always want to check in with the mental health series and see how everybody's doing. I mean, from 1 to 5, and 5 being the worst, how is everybody doing? And I'm going to ask that question throughout the show because I know there's not too many people viewing right now, but I do want to know how everybody that's viewing this watch feels. So I don't know. From 1 to 5, I think I'm like a 4. I think I'm a 4, and that's cool. I mean, not a 4. I'm lying. A 2. I'm gonna say a 2, not a 4, because 5 is the worst. I'm a 2. Uh, thank God I'm not a 4, because no, that's not the way. That's not the way to be. What's up? What's up? If you're joining this live, can you please share this live, please? Also, if you're checking in, put a 1 through 5 in the comments how you're doing today. 5 being the worst and 1 being the best you could ever be. Because we're checking in on your mental health for the mental health series. As far as the mental health series goes, I seen somebody today say they were talking about how they don't feel like they should take mental health days, self-care days, or whatever. It feels selfish. And that's not selfish. And even if it is, it's okay to be selfish for that reason. That's a reason to be selfish for your self-care day. So take care of yourself, okay? You said you're yeah. Okay, that's good. I'm glad you're doing good. I was about to be like, oh, 5. What are we doing with the 5? What's good? If you're joining the live, make sure that you share it, please. And thank you. Matter of fact, I need to get my sharing in before we get into the show because I want to have a conversation. Now, I'm about to let y'all know something. How about that? Because I'm not going to talk to myself tonight. I will stop going live on Facebook and just go on YouTube and build my community there. There's no point if y'all just going to stare at me. We're not doing that. So let's get into it. Let me go back to these comments, y'all. Join the conversation, okay? That's what I need. I need shares and comments. Shares and comments push me into the algorithm. That's the only way I'm going into the algorithm. So let's go. Let's see here. Let's find us. Where are we? There we go. Let's go. Give me a second. Okay. Let me get these shared a couple places. Okay. The boom boom room. I'm sharing everywhere. I don't even care. If it's not allowed, delete it. Sorry, I was over here staring at my forehead right now, but I'm trying to share this live up because I tell y'all to share and I don't be seeing no shares. So I'm trying to understand where the miscommunication be at. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to understand where we're not connecting. Okay. All right, that's cool. All right, we done shared a little bit. Like I said, if you're watching this live, make sure you share it. Okay. So I want to get into pop culture. So for pop culture, we're doing the viral girl Brit Barbie on TikTok. She went viral first off of a video where she was doing a haul from a store, showing the items that she bought from the store. But after every item she showed, she said, period, ah. You know what I'm saying? So that went viral. And then she came on an instrumental and did it again. And then that was the one that took off because on TikTok, when you got like a little catchy little something, people grab that and do an open verse challenge and things like that. So it's easy to just take off from that. I see a lot of people very like confused by her success, or actually not even confused, but actually angry at her success. And they feel like, um, and this, I'm seeing this from both, like I'm seeing this from other artists, and I'm also seeing this from people that don't do music. I'm seeing this from both sides. Now, both sides are saying that she doesn't deserve the clout that she's getting right now and the success that she's getting right now. Allegedly, a deal is in the works, a music deal. Allegedly, she can sing. I don't know. I didn't go look. I'm not gonna lie. I just went and researched the things that I needed to know. I didn't need to know if Shorty could sing because we're not talking about that. We're talking about what her viral moment was and where it goes from there. That's what we're talking about. So with her viral moment, I feel like she did what we all should do, which is when you have a viral moment, you take that viral moment and you do with it what you will. And I feel like that's what she's doing. Now, I shared a post that said, you know, the post said, it's just, don't, it was her and another girl. And I was like, it's just not your time. Like, why do people base their success off of what someone else is doing? Why? Like, why do you base your success off of what someone else is doing and how fast or slow they're moving? That's not your journey to worry about. That's why I said what I said, and people laughed at it and everything. And I'm just like, or they were laughing at them. I don't know. But I'm like, it's the truth though. You can't be sitting over here like, oh, I'm stopping doing music because I started after my homeboy and he just got signed. Like, we're not doing that. Why? You know what I mean? Like, what is the reason to feel like that? You need to know that your path is your path, your journey is your journey. And what God has for you, he has for you. You can't sit here and be like, oh, well, I quit today because all these viral people are popping this, that, and that. It's a different time. It's a different time. You got to evolve with the times. Back then, there was no TikTok, there was no none of that. But now there is. And this generation is taking advantage of it. I mean, there's grandmas and all type of sensations. And it's just amazing what TikTok can do. You know what I mean? So, I mean, she utilized the platform for what it's there for. You can't really hate on that. Um, it's not catchy to me as far as like something that I would just really be singing. But as a joke, I would. And I think that's why it's going as far as it's going, because people are taking it as a joke. Um, but there's some offensive videos where she's speaking as though she has downs, and I don't think she has downs. So I feel as though she's mocking that, and that's not cool. I will say that. Shorty, if you do have downs, then yeah. But if you don't and you're over here acting like you do, that's very offensive. And you're going to a world where you're gonna have a platform bigger than just me, bigger than just anybody, and the whole world's gonna see things like that. And that's not cool. Like, you gotta remember that. I told y'all, if you ever was somebody, things that you've done, they're gonna dig it up. And some people's not gonna think that's cool. Like, certain things to me is just not funny. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Moving on. Cardi and Glorilla, they are linking up to do a remix to Glorilla's Tomorrow. They're calling it Tomorrow too, and that is dropping on Friday, I think. Allegedly. Shout out to Tasha K, man. You taught me the word, okay? Woody Williams taught me the word, but you taught me the meaning. Cause you, baby, ain't no fleeing. Cardi on that ass, baby. Turn it all over. Anyway, I'm so weak at that because it's just like, dang, you told all them lies on that girl. You had that random girl come up there and sit up there and tell all them lies as if she knew that girl. Talk about her medical history and things like that as if she was between her legs herself, as if she had any type of proof to back that up, any type of receipts. Then you went to court battling, dressed up in suits, thinking you was really about to do something, and now you got to pay that girl $4 million and you fleed the country, hiding in Africa under garbs and shit. Bitch, why? Like, pay the girl her money. You should never lied, said she had dirts. Why? Like, pay the girl her money. If I've said that about somebody before, if they wanted to sue me right now, they probably could. Because I just admitted it. Facts. Like, at the end of the day. But I don't think anybody gives a shit right now. They will one day, but they don't give a fuck right now. But yeah, if I was Cardi, I'd have sued her too. Anybody speaking on my name doing weird shit and you don't have no receipts, baby. You don't know how to log into my chart and show, baby. Come on with it. Cause I know how to log into my chart and show. You better know how to do it. You better have your receipts because I got mine. I'm telling you, don't speak on me. Allegedly. Don't do it. Don't do it. You better use allegedly if you say something about me and you don't know it to be true. Because I'm telling you, we on the lowest level of anything you could ever do. We ain't getting shit. You sue me, I sue you. We ain't getting shit. But bitch, I'm gonna win. So just don't. Like, I just don't understand why people just don't. Like, yes, be a blogger, but don't be out here trying to trash people's legacy and try to destroy people's careers before it even gets started. Her career wasn't even started yet, for real. And that girl came out of the woodworks with her dusty ass trying to get a motherfucking deal herself. Like, bitch. Okay. Anyway. Okay, let's talk about how Glorilla is running CMG right now. I think so. I think she is, okay? For the reason that CMG was not being talked about until he signed Glorilla. Let's just be 100. Let's just be 100%. What other artists of his was we really talking about until he signed Glorilla? Like her and all her homegirls. Motherfuckers, whether it's bad or it's good, Glorilla's always trending on Twitter. Whether it's bad or it's good, it could be because Shorty Girl posted a video and they calling her slow or something. Like, but she's always trending. You know what I'm saying? And in today's world, it's better to be trending for some bullshit than to not be trending at all and be forgotten. Like, today's world, that's sad, for real, for real. To be honest, I don't want to trend for bullshit. I want to trend for what's real. Like, don't make me trend for no bullshit. Like, because I posted a video and y'all thought that shit was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. People be trending for the weirdest things. They be trending for stuff that they shouldn't be trending for. But I will say she's running the fuck out of that. Everything she has dropped since she's been with CMG has been consistent. She's been very consistent with it. I think she's moving towards a brighter career. I think so. So I think she should keep doing what she's been doing. Her sound works for her. Her sound works for her. Um, she don't sound like nobody. She got her own style. Some people say she don't know how to dress. First of all, she just getting to the point where she got stylists and shit. Like Shorty Girl was dressing herself. So I'm pretty sure she don't know what she like yet. She got options. You know what I'm saying? Like let her get her style together first. Like she ain't do what she need to do yet, you know? But yeah, shout out to Glorilla. I'm voting for and rooting for everybody black and everybody fucking in this game, woman doing this thing because it's not easy. It's really not, especially with everything going on right now. It is a tornado right now to be in that type of industry, like to be in the industry and not being independent. It's a tornado to be a female in rap. You don't never know when somebody's busting shots at you because you just don't ever know even why somebody's busting shots at you. Just be out of nowhere and come to find out they bust shots at you because they're trying to sell something. Like, bitch, what? Like it be marketing and promo tactics. These people don't really be beefing. They don't be having nothing to beef about. Like, bitch, everybody's paid. What the fuck is we mad for? Like, life is good. I got a yacht. You got a yacht. Like, what? Let's meet up on our yachts and shit. Like, what is you talking about? Like, I don't understand that. And I never will. I don't understand that. Because let me ever touch a bag looking like theirs. Like, the shit of today and yesterday would have never. Like, it would have never. Um, okay, so basically I do want to say as far as QC, I won't say they fell off. I won't say they fell off, but they ain't got no motion right now. They don't got no motion right now from what I've seen. I know that P signed Gloss or whatever, Glorilla's best friend or whatever, and I'm waiting for Shorty Girl to make some noise. She's beautiful, chocolate. She's not your average body type or whatever the case may be. I love that every time you see her rapping in like a cipher type of thing, she got her baby on her hip or whatever. Like, I just think that that's her thing, like, and it works for her, but they're not pushing her. Like, it's real quiet at QC. Say it's not. It's quiet as hell. What's going on? Like, then you got JT doing songs on her own type shit. You know what I'm saying? Miami got Carisha Please or whatever. So it's like, what's really going on with the artist? Like, Migos is not Migo in no more. Like, Offset somewhere breakdancing and shit. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Shit. Like I said, CMG is making some noise right now. Yeah. But shout out to Glorilla though, because she's dope. Um, let's talk hip hop. We're gonna go to Let's Talk Hip Hop. Let's talk hip hop. Ooh, not me sitting up straight all day. I don't like that. I can't wait to get a gamer chair. Y'all don't even understand. Can y'all still hear me? Say yes. Okay. So for Let's Talk Hip Hop, I want to do hip hop history. So with hip hop history, I'll pull an article or something that happened around that time, in like the 80s or the 90s or anything like that. It could go as far back as since the beginning of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So today I pulled on Jay-Z. So in 1998, Master P, will.i.am, and Jay-Z covered Rolling Stone. And that was a good year for Jay-Z because he released on September 29th, 1998, he released Volume 2, Hard Knock Life. And that sold 5 million copies. That was his most successful album, and it set him up to be the mogul he is today. You know what I mean? So I think 1998 was a life-changing year for Jay-Z. And you just never know when your year's coming. You know what I mean? And then he went platinum. He was still hitting shit with the Hard Knock Life. He went platinum July 15th of 2015. So I mean, Jay-Z, people can say whatever they want to say about Jay-Z as far as his music and things like that, but as a man and a businessman, a black man that represents a black man well, like, yeah, he did that. He did that thing. He really did. And he's going to raise his children to be that way, strong. It's going to be, that's going to be the strongest line of generational wealth and generational, like, yeah, generational wealth and health. It's going to be the strongest line because I'm pretty sure everything that they've absorbed, that they've seen, and that they were able to go around the world and see and learn. I'm pretty sure when they teach those children that, and then they're starting out young in wealth. Jay-Z and Beyonce didn't start out young in wealth, but their kids did. So they're able to see things early. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're able to experience things that some kids will never in a lifetime see. You know what I mean? And get to learn things from people who were actually there and things like that. You know what I mean? It's just certain experiences that's different or whatever the case may be. And he was able to create that for his family and that line of wealth. And it's just beautiful. It's inspiring. I'm glad that he was the one that I landed on today for hip hop history. And that year, 1998, that was just a random year that I picked. So yeah, and it just so happened that that's the year he released Hard Knock Life. So yeah, it's a dope album, by the way. Don't It's definitely a staple. It's a staple in history. So not just hip hop history, but it's a staple in history as far as, yeah, as far as anything. Because Jay-Z's one of the most powerful men, period. And that's sad. Don't you think that's sad? Like, I think it's sad, to be honest. Like, you think that there's a room full of a whole bunch of just white men controlling everything somewhere. I mean, there might be, but allegedly. But like, regardless of that, you got people that are down here. They're not in a room hiding somewhere. Jay-Z's not in a room hiding somewhere. He be out talking to people and shit, shaking hands. You know what I mean? And he has just enough power. He has just enough power. First of all, if you can control the internet and you can control the masses that way, you are a powerful being. If you can control the internet that way, that's more powerful than just being powerful in itself and just being able to walk around and blah blah blah, whatever the case may be. And when people see you in your hood, then yeah, this, that, and the third. But you get on the internet, don't nobody know who you is, don't nobody care. That's different. You know what I mean? Because you got power over strangers. You got people doing things for you that they don't even know you or know why they're doing it. They're just doing it, type shit. That's power. Like, and it's not only him that has it. It's his wife. You know what I mean? Miss Tina. Like, you know what I mean? The dad still. People don't even really respect the dad for real. Beyonce's dad for real, but yeah, because he's funny as hell. Anyway, we're going to slide past Let's Talk Hip Hop because we done already went into that and did all that. If you're in here, please share the live. Thank you. We're going to move on to the last segment of the night, which is the longest segment, and it's relationship talks. For relationship talks, we're going to talk about red flags. We're going to talk about toxic parents, and we're going to talk about entitlement with time. So with the red flags, it could be any relationship, and it could be, for me, I see red flags in anybody. Say I'm hanging out with a girl and I'm like, okay, this could be a potential friend or whatever. Her attitude and how she looks at things, like if she's a judgmental person, her patience, like if she don't have no patience or whatever, and then history. Who do you know? Who did you know what I mean? Like, how did I meet you? What did, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not about to befriend no bitch that was fucking my nigga. You know what I type shit. So it's like the history matters, things like that. Red flags for me with that would be just a horrible attitude, like basically just a horrible attitude. Like, just feel as though like, okay, we could go somewhere or whatever, and they're gonna talk to the waiter like trash because they feel like the waiter is beneath them because they have a bank teller job, clicking their nails and shit. Like, no, bitches like that can't come with me. Like, this go back to pop culture a little bit, but I kind of felt Erica Banks when she said what she said. I kind of felt her a little bit. I felt her I didn't feel her on her saying, oh, all my girls got to be thick and shit, this, that, and the third, because she didn't always look like she got a BBL, and then she starts saying shit like that. I don't know. The girls be doing that. The girls be doing that. But what I will say is that she said she want a certain aesthetic around her, which she's a star now. She has the right to want a certain aesthetic around her. She's always getting pictures and videos taken of her. So of course she wants that. But it's the way she said it, and it's the messenger. People just don't like her. So if somebody else that's likable said that same shit, they'd be like, yeah, bad bitches only, bad bitches only. When Drake said bad bitches only, wasn't nobody saying nothing. What the fuck? When fucking Chris Brown said no darkies, wasn't nobody saying nothing. The fuck? Shout out to Looney too, for real. Yeah, I'm saying I love Chris Brown stuff. I can't help it. I hope he ain't say that. Allegedly he said that. Facts. I hope he ain't say that, man. I still got one little twinkle of hope that he ain't say that. Cause I'm trying to tell you, Looney Tune, man. I hope you ain't say that shit. That's weird. But then again, I don't know. You never know. They call it Hollyweird for a reason, and that man been in Hollyweird since he was a kid. So, whatever the case may be. Anyway, moving on to toxic parents, because I'm not. Hey, sorry, I didn't even see y'all's chats. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to put your relationship on you too quick. Oh yeah, that's a red flag. That's definitely a red flag. That's an ultra red flag. That's a stop sign. For real. But I've been guilty of that because I'm clingy, for real. Like, if I like somebody, I like some, and I want to be around you. I want to be around you. Like, I want to be around you. I want to be with you. I want all that. It's a gnat in here. I swear to God. I'm a snap. Y'all, tell me something. Tell me something. What is something like I've been pouring bleach down my sink, all that shit. What is something they still be getting in my trash? Like, I don't understand. I need it gone. I take my trash out so much now. I need it. Nigga, I'm trying to tell you something. I'm over it, for real. But anyway, facts. Let's get into toxic parents. All right, toxic parents: abusive, manipulative, gaslighting, narcissistic, rejection, bullying, neglect, ignorance, childhood trauma, generational curses. Okay, let's get into it. All right, so basically, parents can be a child's first bully. When your parent says, "Oh, you look fat today," or your parent says, "Why you got that makeup on? You look like a clown." You know what I mean? Your mom says that to a teenage daughter who's awkward in her awkward phase, and she doesn't even know how to apply makeup. So instead of being a mother and saying, "Oh, this is how you apply makeup the right way," and using that as a bonding moment with your fucking daughter, you make her feel like shit. And you say, "You look like a clown. Go take that shit off." That happens way too much in the Black community. I can't speak too much for the other people, the other kind of people. But I can tell you, in the Black community, I've seen that happen. I've had it. Bye. Take that shit off. When the first time I wore black lipstick, because I was wearing that shit like if you wore black lipstick back then, motherfuckers thought you was like goth or some shit. That shit was not cute. For real. It was not cute. Nobody thought it was cute. But I thought it was cute. I thought it was different. So I wore that shit. Period. And you know what I'm saying? And that shit just was not, it wasn't okay. You said favoritism. Okay. Favoritism. Absolutely favoritism. Tell us a little bit about favoritism. How you feel about that? How do you feel about favoritism? Parents do that. They definitely will have a favorite child. My mom, I never felt a way. My mom got 7 children, and I never felt like she had a favorite. I never felt like she had a favorite. If you're enjoying the conversation, can you please share this live? Thank you. But I never felt like now, I don't know. When my little brother was born, I was jealous. Yes, I was. But I soon came to realize that we was both my mom's babies. Like, I was her baby girl and he was her baby boy. So I soon came to realize that. But yeah, some parents do show favoritism. Like, they'll take one out to McDonald's and then make the other kids at home eat fucking noodles or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So you said if there's a golden child. I'm not gonna lie. If you ask some of my siblings, they probably say I was the golden child. Facts. When I was younger, because like I got good grades, I did what I was supposed to do. I was always like just inquisitive and I was just cute. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, I was just a little cute little shit or whatever the case may be. But my mom didn't favor. I was just the youngest girl, so I was a kid. I was always with her. Like, what the fuck? You said I hate that shit. I hear it often about my kids, and that ain't it. Girl, what they be saying? Because they can get not on this channel. What they be saying? Favoritism. At an early age, parents be killing their kids' self-esteem. Facts. They're their first bullies. Their first bullies. Like, and then when a child, my favorite is when a child expresses that they're struggling with something. Whether they be struggling with math. First of all, bitch, you ain't been in school in 30, 40 years. You can't do 2 times 2 if somebody paid you to do it. And your child come over to you and ask you a goddamn question and you call him dumb. I have seen it with my own eyes, and you call him dumb. Bitch, you can't answer the question. That's why you looked at the paper and said, well, what your dumb ass was doing in school? Why don't you know it? Bitch, why don't you know it? The fuck? Don't use time. Don't use, oh, I ain't been to school and this, that, and the third. Some of that shit should be muscle memory, mama. Like, ain't no way. You got a whole child to bring up. And how you gonna double check their work if you don't know your times tables? Bitch. I don't understand that. And they be bullies because they be dealing with things inside childhood trauma that they never really got resolved. And now they're broken, raising other broken children. And they're going to raise broken children unless they stop the cycle. Because I post pics of Bean, but not Bray. You said, but Bray absolutely hates pictures. So he hides from the camera. He's old enough to say, I don't want this or that. And I respect him for that. Facts. He's old enough to speak up and be vocal and say, hey, I don't like pictures. And what you and your son have going on is not nobody else's business. For people to think they can chime in on your, not only your womanhood, but your motherhood and how you raised your children is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Like, who are y'all? Are y'all cool? Y'all's out y'all being. Why? Y'all's out y'all motherfucking grape. Why are y'all worried about another grown woman and what she does with her children? Caitlyn been doing this. She been doing this. She been doing this. So y'all make it seem like she just had a baby and this is her only child. No, she already raised one. She knows what she's fucking doing. Y'all be in her tea. And it's piss. Move around. Anyway. The cycle continues simply. It does. It really fucking does. It does. And it's up to, I will say it's up to us. I don't have children yet, but it's up to us to break that cycle. It's really up to us. Like I said, I won't say that, like, my mom didn't bully me and shit. Like, she didn't say, you know, certain things, this, that, and the third. My mom actually encouraged me and told me I was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So, but for somebody who did have a bully as a mother, I'll pray for you because you are now dealing with things, scars from the first person you seen when you opened your eyes in this world. The first love, like, not, you might have seen the doctor for real, but fuck him. We talking about your mama. Like, the first person you seen when you came in this world, that's supposed to love and adore you and take care of you. And that is your first bully. And it starts from yay high. They be starting from yay high. Like, you know what I mean? They're not tender. They're not loving. They're not caring. Some people are parents, but they're not parents. If you know what I mean. Like, they don't have the ability to love at the end of the day. There's women that have children and they don't know how to love it. It happens. Facts. So it's like imagine having a baby and now you're just looking at it like, oh my God, why am I not feeling attached to this child? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that got to be awful. That has to be an awful feeling, but that's still not a reason to bully your child or to raise your child and your child feels like you hate them. You know what I mean? Like, no, I don't know. Therapy for the whole fucking family. Thank you. As far as sometimes it's just ignorance. Sometimes they don't know how to be a parent. Sometimes they don't know how to, like, okay, with men, a lot of the times women don't have this option. A lot of the time, some of them do, some of them too, but men run away faster. Men run away. They run away when they just don't know how. And they feel like they're going to fail. They feel like they failed their own lives and they're going to fail on somebody else's life. So they just run away. My dad did that shit or whatever. He did it twice. He did it to my sister on my dad's side and he did it to me or whatever the case may be. But that's very cowardice to do that because you didn't even give yourself a chance. I would have loved you for failing, bitch. I would have loved you for that. But no, You let another man step in and raise, which thank you for that. Thank you so much. But there's still always going to be a hole in my heart where my biological dad is supposed to be. And that in itself is a toxic parent and a toxic relationship, as far as growing up being told that you're always going to meet him and you're going to go down for summers and this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. And it never happens. That did something upstairs. Facts, it did. Because I'm like, damn, if I can't believe this nigga that squeezed me out, I can't believe no nigga. I'm frozen. Oh, I'm frozen, y'all. Where am I at? I'm at the 35 mark. All right, this is what we're going to do. I'm cutting this show into 2 parts, okay? So this is what I was going to do anyway. Thank you for telling me I'm frozen, because that just reminded me to go ahead and cut this show. I'm going to cut this show. I'm coming right back. We're going to finish the show, okay? Tap in.